Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On the ground, the goal with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Smith. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. They face second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On third down, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Second and 7.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Buccaneers, 3rd and 2. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll try to run for it. Here's White.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They send Godwin in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
The give to White. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. That's Palmer, the man in motion. One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down. On 1st down, it's White. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second down throw from Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with White. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop them. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Third and goal. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And he'll take it on in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
No touch that.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He finds Jahan Dotson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
No touch that. No touch that.
3rd and long for Hurts. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. A.J. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll take this to about the 28. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw. They'll set up the screen to White. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Position to start this drive.
Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Oh, it's Silver, ready?
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. It's a short kick. Their catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Watch out!
From the pistol, a give to White. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send Godwin in motion. Another run here with White. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. They send Godwin in motion. On first down, right back to White. And he'll get forward for a couple. Ruth Orororo there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Throwing is Baker. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this will remain a tie ball game. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 1st and 10. 63. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Hey, 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll find his running back, White. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
On play action, Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
So we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Great. Set.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. That is hot! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Man in motion is Smith. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Third and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Trying the left side. Here's White. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. On 3rd down, it's White. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Now Barkley. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, this is Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. He is in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st down is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here now, 3rd and 5. Man in motion is Brown. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Third and 5. Now Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Dotson, the man in motion. They'll run it here with Saquon. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Great, set. Hey, 73.
Dotson, the man in motion.
No touch.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
No touch, set.
Man in motion is Brown.
No touch.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Great, set. Alpha. No touch.
Here's Barkley. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go, Shaq.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Bring it. Take go.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
Go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Reload. Reload. Ready, ready.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Tracy. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Gesicki, the man in motion. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will score. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Philadelphia. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They face second down and 7. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he's gonna be brought down up past the 45.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
2nd and a yard. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Godwin working the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive back.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Pistol snap back to Pickett. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd and long. Here's Pickett now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. At their own 35-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught. He's across midfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Real.
To throw is Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. On the ground, it's White. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with White, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick six.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Here we go. One final play. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Eagles. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that's a wrap for Greg Olson and our outstanding crew. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll reconvene in 2 weeks in Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night.